Hey everybody, it's Miranda here from Hayeswinckle. We've just got a couple of minutes until we get the last couple of people that are on at the moment. So at the moment, if you have got your video and everything on, we will be turning that off just for privacy reasons, just for yourself. And all audio will be stopped as well during this, except for myself, which will be voiceover. If you're viewing it from an iPhone or a laptop, if you wanted to scroll to the section where it has Abby's iPhone, that there will be the viewing that we will be looking at through the walkthrough. And from there, that's how we will conduct the walkthrough over the next 20 or 30 minutes, as long as that we're doing that. We will also have chat messages as well. So if you wanted to send either myself or Peter Norman an individual question, we will be able to take those questions and discuss that once we've finished the virtual inspection. So if you just give us a minute or so, we'll just wait for everybody else to jump on and we'll kick it off very shortly. Fantastic, guys. Welcome to the virtual inspection for 16 at Weerana Way. Now, because we're dealing with technology at the moment, this is obviously something that you do have to be patient with. If we do have any technical glitches, we are working it remotely. So the vendor is conducting the camera operation for me today while I'm doing the voiceover remotely from my home, which is exciting. So I hope everybody is doing well in lockdown during these times. So what we're going to do is we will kick this off for the first part of the actual inspection itself. So if you can see, we're actually standing out the front from the nature strip at 16 at Weerana Way. We're scrolling across to the right-hand side, which has got the garage. Now, if you do notice a little window to the side of the garage there, that there is just the extra width of the actual garage itself, which we will show you later on in the inspection. Hovering back over to the left-hand side, that there is the master bedroom, which faces out to Weerana Way. You've got some beautiful landscaping and everything there as well. And this gets a lot of the northern sun, which comes through the front, which you'll be able to see on this gorgeous day today. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a step up through starting from the property there. There's a couple of steps which go up into the front part of the yard with the beautiful timber deck, which is at the front that's there. Now, to the front door, we've actually got it's not a crim safe door, but it's a very much like crim safe from that side. It's a very much the same type of material. Now, in the entry area that we've got, we're going to scroll up and have a look at the vaulted ceiling, which we've got that's got downlights and square set corners through there as well. Beautiful. Now, a nice wide entry area as well, which you can see that we've got hall tables. We've also got a seating area and everything there. So it puts it into perspective as to how wide this entry is, just to give you that nice grand feeling as you come through. Coming off to the left-hand side of the entry area, we've got beautiful big double doors which open up to the master bedroom. Now, as you can see, this is quite a big master suite, which we've got here. Now, we've got the curtains and also sheer curtains to the front, but we've got that all open today just so that you can see the light that does come through the property. But just from a privacy aspect, if you are looking to have just the sheer curtains closed, then that just gives you a little bit of privacy into that front room there as well. Looking up, we have a ceiling fan. So this is one of these awesome little fancy lights that you've got to switch with that will pop out the fan. And we've got those in a couple of the rooms throughout the house, which we'll show you as well. If you're looking at what that round ceiling vent was on the roof just behind us there, so that there is for the ducted heating and refrigerated cooling. So we do have that throughout the property, and as well as being zoned through different areas of the home. So you've got zoning to areas like the main master bedroom, other bedrooms, and also living spaces as well. Now, when you're looking at the doors that we've got to the right-hand side here, this here is the ensuite, which has the cavity sliding doors, which obviously can close up to give it that nice private feel through the property. Complete in this room, we have a double vanity, spa bath as well. Obscure glazing also to that window there, just to give you privacy from the neighbours, but that's an extra wide bath as well. Looking over to where the shower is, we've got 2 shower heads in the extra large shower, which we've got. So we've got a rail on the side and also an overhead rain head as well. That's also got the niche and everything there for all your shampoos and face washes and everything like that. Towel rails, plenty of lighting in here as well. And also your toilet, so the WC area, which also has a door and is completely enclosed. So you're completely separate away from the ensuite and also the master bedroom as well. Over to the side there, you'll see obviously where we've got a tally bracket, which is up there, and that goes into where the walk-in robe is. Walk-in robe does have a cavity sliding door, which is also complete with Laminex cabinetry. This was all done with the build, okay? So this particular build was a Carlisle build, and it's been very well detailed throughout the property, which you'll see as we go through. Cupboards from here. Now, if we come back out to the main entry hall, to the right-hand side, we do have a internal access door to the garage, which we will go back to later on. And I can see a cat's making a cameo there as well. So got to enjoy live streaming when we're doing virtual inspections. Now, coming through onto the left-hand side here, we've got the powder room. So that is the 3rd toilet to the property. So you have a rear toilet to the rear hallway, which you will see. Powder room, which has a Laminex bench that's fully across from here. You've also got the tiles which go to the height of where the mirror is, up to the cornice as well. Manhole is in that area as well. So if you do have a building inspector or anything that's going to come through from here, this is where they'll gain access into the roof. Coming out, this is the study area. So the study has actually got doors on it as well and is complete with cabinetry, which is built in and will remain here as well. So if you are working from home or you've been permanently allocated to work from home a couple of days a week, this is going to be a really awesome space for you to have to be able to set up everything, especially with your overhead cupboards, drawers off to the side, and also shelving if you've got some books and whatnot. We've got double curtains in here again, so the shears as well as the block out curtains there. Now, there is also a piano in this room too. Now, this piano, if you do have any children or you're a music enthusiast, this piano can remain with the property if you do wish it to remain there as well. But obviously, if you don't want that to remain, then we will have that removed before settlement. This has also got one of those awesome little ceiling fans in here as well, one of the pop-out ones. Thanks for that, Abby. Now, as we're coming back out, plenty of width and everything. So we're looking back through to the entry hallway as well. Coming through, so this is one of the 3 living zones. So this is a really good space. If you do have children, you can also have this as another movie room. This here has got cabinetry, which is all built into it as well. So as you can see, it's been really well utilised with all the storage with having children and a good spot for having TV and everything too. All of that cabinetry will remain. And we also do have ceiling fans in here, as well as the double curtains, the block out and the shears. So it puts it into perspective as to how much space you do have in this area, especially with desks, TV, and also the couch area to the back. Now, coming through just on the left-hand side here, this is where you've got your return air for all of the ducted heating as well. And you've got the little control panel that's up there, which is for the ducted heating and refrigerated cooling. So that's where the control panel is that you can zone everything off from that side. Coming out to the main area, so this is your hub of the home, which is the main living, dining and kitchen area. So what we're looking at now is one of the 3 living zones. So this is your main area here, which is complete with a ceiling fan, which has been recently installed as well, complementing all the colours in the property too. Looking over to the side, so this is one of the alfrescos. This was all built in with the property here. So this comes off as, this is more facing sort of your western side of the property. And as you can see, it's a great spot to be able to sit down in the afternoon and have all your beautiful plants and bits and pieces outside. We've got the dining area and kitchen area, which we're coming into at the moment. So what I'll do is I'll get Abby to scan over to the kitchen area. Beautiful. So with the kitchen area, we've got 40 mil Caesar stone, which runs all the way to the top and also to the rear part of the bench as well. When looking, it's a wider island bench, so you can actually sit down and have a proper breakfast bar, which is there. The sink is also an undermount sink, okay? So it's not a top mount, it is an undermount underneath the stone, and it is more of a square set. We've got the appliances and everything here too, which is your dishwasher and also the 900 millimeter range hood and freestanding cooker, which is here too. When we look at the pot drawers, so we've got pot drawers all the way across that rear bench and also a glass splashback, which is, if you can look over just to the side there as well where the window is, we'll be able to showcase that overlooks the alfresco, which is to the side here. So if you were looking to do a little servery or have another little seating area outside, this would be a really good space to utilize as well. And you'll be able to see once we turn around, we've got the walk-in pantry and fridge space there. Now, fridge space is quite wide, so we will have those measurements to everyone which has been on the Zoom today. And when we're looking into the walk-in pantry, plenty of shelving. As you can see, we've got microwave, which is in here as well. So you've got power, which is utilized here. And also just a little appliance section to be able to have your toaster and bits and pieces. I know everybody's got air fryers and all sorts of things these days. Now looking over to we've got the laundry. So this is coming through to the laundry. Now this laundry also has rear access to the rear part of the yard. You've got overhead cupboards, under cupboards, and also a built-in trough to here as well with a tiled splashback. Plenty of room for a front loader washer and dryer to sit atop each other. And also the linen press to the back. So this is a walk-in storage area or linen press. There is plenty of storage in this property as well, but this is a really good space. And as you can see, we do have vacuum cleaners and all bits and pieces which are in here at the moment. Yep, so the floors, we just had a question that's come in regards to the flooring. So it is a hybrid flooring. So we can send you through the specifications of all the flooring as well. This flooring that was through the main part of the home was installed around just over 2 years ago. And it is a hybrid flooring. So we'll get the specifications to you. So it's a mixture of the two. So when you've got a hybrid floorings are a man-made product, which enables warranties on them as well, and also being scratch resistant too. So that's the beautiful thing, the difference between timber and also laminate. Laminate just being a natural laminate, a man-made product. Timber being natural. This is a hybrid, which is mixed between the two, which enables you to have a warranty with it. In this dining area, you'll see you've got a dining table as well as a buffet. So this is an area that you could easily have. We've got a 6-seater here at the moment, but it's a perfect space that you could have an 8, 10 or 12-seater. It's got a lot of area, a lot of space to there. Behind, we do have the family room, which we will go to shortly, but we'll head off to the rear hallway. Rear hallway has a sliding door, so you can zone off the rear area if you've got kids or if you've got teenagers or whatnot. Bedrooms out of this whole rear hallway, we've got 3 bedrooms, a bathroom and a toilet. So we'll have a look at one of the bedrooms to here. So this is bedroom 2. As you can see, again, we've got a double blinds here as well. So we've got the Roman blinds with also another roller blind, which is coming below that as well. And we have the built-in robes, which are directly behind us here. Shelf and hanging rails are in the built-in robes as well. Brilliant. So we'll come down to bathroom. All right, so bathroom, we do have a tiled hob, which is here, and also an extra wide vanity. Now, it does have a single basin here. However, it gives you enough storage area on the bench and also underneath with drawers and cupboards, but this is a 20 mil Caesar stone bench top, okay? So Caesar stone is in all the wet areas except the powder room. Brilliant. Now toilet, which is just beside here, so it's nice and hidden away. Thanks, Abby. Coming down the hallway, we have bedroom 3. Now, this here's got a slightly darker wall color on it, so it is a grey tone, which is here. The beauty about this room is this actually has a step-in robe, so it's a little bit bigger than your normal built-in robe. As you're able just to, we'll open that up and have a look. So as you can see, we actually have another little unit, which is in here, as well as the shelf and hanging rail. So when you look at that there, it is a little bit bigger than your normal built-in, but also a little not as big as a full walk-in robe. Colour bond fencing to the side that you'll catch through that window just there. And now we're going to come back down the hallway to bedroom 4. So this has a lighter pink, sort of more of a blush color to it. You've also got the ceiling fan, which is here. This room overlooks the backyard as well. So when you look that there, you can obviously see the tramp in the background. This room has had mirrored robes, which have been installed on this one, sliding robes. Reason for this was obviously a girls' room from that side. So we always need to see if we've got that full length mirror and everything there as well. Now, this is the full rear hallway as you're walking down from all the bedrooms. And what we're going to do is we're going to come back out to that main living zone, as you can see. And we're going to walk to the rear family room. So this is the 3rd living zone. This also has the hybrid flooring, which runs all the way through. You have double entry doors into this space as well. So if you're wanting to block this off for an adult space, another TV room, theatre space, or whatever it is, or a pool room, you've got that area which you can easily do that with. This space actually flows to the outdoor area. Okay, so when we look at the outdoor area, you've got double doors which slide from the center. And from here, we've actually got zip track blinds, which have been installed to the outside of the veranda. Beautiful. So what we're going to do, we're going to show you different parts of this yard as well. So we're going to go to a few different elements here just so that you can see all the different zones to this area. So we're going to go to the furthest part of the house just so that you can see down the side and how much space that you do have down there. There is a little gate which is here. So if you do have pets or anything from that side that you want to be blocked off from the front part of the yard, there is a gate to the front as well. But it's just so that if you've got veggie patches, as you can see, which are down the side here, and there is also just a little bike shed, which is here too. The colour bond fencing goes all the way down to the side with a gate at the front. So it's all nice and secure. Garden shed, which is here as well. An extra large trampoline, so it puts it into perspective how big this yard is. This is quite a big tramp. So we're going to go to the basically the corner of the sort of yard here at the back fence, just so that you can see how wide that that space is. Beautiful. All right. What we will do is we'll also pop the measurements in there from the pergola to the back fence, and also from the side fence to the pool fencing as well. So we have those measurements there, which we'll pop into the chat and everything as well. As you can see, we've got the pool area here. So just behind there, that's where all the pumps and everything are kept to the side. And this is a solar heated pool as well. Okay. To the right-hand side of the screen, that's the shallow end of the pool, which you would have saw Peter jumping into when we did the video that's there. And the other end is the deeper part of the pool. And if you need those measurements, we'll get those measurements to you for the depth. But both corners of each end do have steps, and there's also an edging on the outside of that as well. Glass pool fencing there on that side, and also to the rear. So all very safe from that side. Now, these zip track blinds go all the way around the property. So we've left part of them closed here, which you can see where we've got the seating area, but they do lift up. And also the whole part of that patio area does have those zip track blinds. So it's actually another whole living space. So you can utilize this all year round. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to go over to the other part of the side of the house. So we'll look back towards the pool just to show you, obviously, from here, a different perspective of it. Beautiful. Timber deck as well. You've also got spotlights in that area of the outdoor space as well. Beautiful. Okay, so scrolling back down to the side of the house, we do have, obviously, you can see there we've got paving. So that's concrete path, which has been done to the side. And there's obviously gardens to the left-hand side, but giving it a little bit of greenery here as well with still the grass, which has been nicely landscaped down to the alfresco. One of the most important things a lot of people have asked me about, which is the rear roller door. So that's a rear access door from the garage. Okay, so if you've got campers, small boats, cars, tinkering things, or you just need access to come through the rear yard so you can get the mower and bits and pieces out, this is one of the most amazing things that a lot of people do look for when trying to purchase a home, especially in Lara, because it is a lifestyle area and you do have a lot of extra bits and pieces rather than being on the small blocks. This block is 755 square meters as well. So what we are going to do now, we're going to come back through the alfresco and come back through the house itself, just to come back through to the garage, just to give people a look through the garage that end. So as you can see, we're back through the main part of the home here, and we're walking through and just scanning back through some of these areas. We've got a great camera operator today in these times, definitely. So rear door, internal access door, which is here. And as you can see, we've got a lot of storage aspect here. So you've got shelving, you can see the rear roller door on the side, which is there. And there is a little workshop area. So the bit that I was talking about at the very beginning of the video, where we've got the window and everything there. So this is a little workshop space. So you've got a workshop, you've got storage. There's a lot of good boxes which are being ticked with this property. Brilliant. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're just going to make our way back through sort of the main part of the home again for everybody, just so you can see where everything is. And with the floor plan and everything as well, we do have some working drawings for this. So if you do want a copy of the working drawings, please get in touch with us and we'll provide the original drawings, because we do have those available, which is handy. Now you've got the heating and cooling throughout the property as well. Back through. And coming back out to the main living zone outside. So we're just scrolling around just to have a little bit of a look from here. Now, look, guys, I know this is a little bit different, that we are looking at a property through a virtual inspection today. So I'll just give you a couple of the measurements. So from the back fence to the edge of the deck, so the very back fence to the edge of the deck, we have 9.8 meters. So that's the measurement there. Back of the fence to the house, which includes the deck, is 14.3 meters. Yep. And the side fence to the pool, to the side fence to where the pool area is 11 meters. So that back area is 11 by 9.8 meters in that space that we're looking at. So that nice big square, which is there. So that gives you an overall size of that space, so you can step that out in your own area if you want to at the moment. Pete's going to pop all that into the chat. So what we're going to do at the moment, we will be ending this, and I do want to thank everybody which has come online today and participated in the virtual walkthrough of 16 Weerana Way in Lara. We want to thank the vendors for working with us today and being so helpful with the camera operation throughout, obviously having these inspections. If we are looking to do any more inspections, we will be in contact with everybody so that we can discuss and go through this as well. I will also have a recording which we will put together of what this walkthrough is and send through at your request if you like. if anyone's got any questions, I'll be in contact with everybody via phone this afternoon just to discuss any questions or queries. But from there, what we'll do is we will have the vendor, which will jump off the chat now. They are able to leave. And we thank you, Abby, for working with us today. And Peter and I will be in contact with everyone shortly.